Hello, everybody, and welcome back. This is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is probably one of the most important games that I've ever played in my entire life. Just because I liked Zelda games before this to a certain extent, but once Breath of the Wild came out, I surrounded myself completely in Nintendo and Zelda culture just because I loved this game so much. I don't it is a genre defining game. And it's like 8 years now. The Switch came out about I want to say 7 years ago. This next March it'll be 2017. That's how long it's been. Now that the Switch 2 is maybe coming and we're going to say goodbye to this console, I thought we would do a series of a playthrough of Breath of the Wild one last time, probably, before the next console comes out. I'm also going to play on Master Mode just because Master Mode is fun. We're going to have a lot of fun in this. It's going to be long play sessions, very long play sessions, cut into probably hour-long videos about that much. So if that sounds good, I'm excited. Let's start. New game. Master Mode. Nintendo presents The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Wake up, Link.
Okay, here we are, straight out of the bath. That's how it is for Link. I don't know. This game's intro is really. I've always loved the intro to this game. It kind of just you're in a place that you've never seen before. It's unlike anything we've ever seen in the Zelda franchise, in all. And I don't know. There's something special about just the opening of this game, and we'll see more of that in about 2 or 3 minutes here. Turn the HUD mode on Pro, just because I've played this game. I don't need all of the UI elements, and I think it's more fun to explore without the mini map. Actually, got a pedestal. Examine.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
We got our Nintendo Switch. Sheikah Slate, a mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. Alright. Now, one thing is, this is a game I've played, hundreds of. I think it is my most played video game of all time. I've played this game hundreds of hours, multiple times, so I'm trying my best to make it fun and new and fresh, but I can never bring it back to what it feels like on that first playthrough. Well-worn trousers. These old trousers are threadbare in spots, but they're surprisingly comfortable. The legs are a bit short though. Okay. Put those on, we get some pants. Old shirt. A thin shirt made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams, but it's better than nothing. The sleeves are a bit on the short side. Alright. There we go. Well, let's open this guidance stone.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
I don't even think, like, technically they've told us that these are guidance stones. It's just things that you know from playing this game. Because, of course, I played this, like, near the launch. Because I got my first Switch, like, the first year of the Nintendo Switch. Believe it or not, this game wasn't actually the first game I played, though. I played Mario Odyssey first, and then Breath of the Wild.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Man, even those lines are so iconic. And just this opening scene here. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay. One thing about this game is it introduced climbing, which completely changed how we think about open world games, and like especially Zelda. Like, it opens the horizon to everything. And okay, here we go. I've always loved how you come out of this cave, and the first thing you can see is Death Mountain. What a beautiful world. There's something special about just that essence of like not knowing everything. Like you look at it out on the horizon here, and all of those little spots are locations and places riddled with secrets and items to collect. It's so beautiful. Okay. Tree branch. I'm not gonna read tree branches. I'll read like the clothing and like important items, but I'm not gonna read like every single weapon or like Hylian shrooms. There's actually a load of stuff that we can just pick up. Since we're playing on Master Mode, this will be actually more difficult than the regular game, which is one reason why I think I was burnt out of... Ooh, I want to catch this. One reason why I think I was burnt out of Tears of the Kingdom is because there wasn't any DLC, which means that we'll never get Master Mode for that game. It's just the normal mode. And, like, I think every game should have a harder mode, because it just adds at least one additional playthrough, which just strengthens the replayability of the game. Okay, there was an old guy we saw down there, but I would like to roll the rock. Don't climb up on it, just push it. Yeah, okay, there we go. Look out, man. Oh, man. Whoa, it's heading, like, straight towards him. Ooh, we got a baked apple. Direct heat has softened and sweetened this apple. I beg your pardon. I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Oh, forgive me. I cannot resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple in an open flame make for a succulent treat. It is a bit strange to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me. I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Where are we? As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Oh, he's getting up. What are you going to show me, dude? That temple there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom, 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned, in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I've always loved that last line. I don't know why. It's just hits really hard. And really, like, this game is so beautiful. All this game really needs is, if once Nintendo's next console comes out, maybe like a 60 FPS upgrade would be wonderful. And oh,
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Follow the Sheikah Slate. Alright. But yeah, like, all this game really needs is like a 60 FPS boost. Like, ray tracing is always welcome. Or like, just like better lighting maybe. Because yeah, some spots do look a little bit rough. Torch. This torch will stay lit once ignited, but if you put it away, the flame will be extinguished until you light it again. Well then, just help yourself to my torch. And how, may I ask, are you planning to use it? To set things on fire. That is rather unnerving. Please be cautious with that around any dry grass that might catch fire. You know, there are plenty of monsters in this area. That torch would make a good weapon if need be. However, do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. I know how to lock on. Woodcutter's axe, that's a pretty decent weapon. We'll actually equip that. A voice was telling us to head or follow the Sheikah Slate to this point. We're actually going to go to the temple first, because I think that's kind of what is implied to do first. I was kind of wasting time, and that message that you get from the voice is actually like timed, so it's intended to happen by the time you're probably all the way over at this temple. Well, this is the first of many things we're going to collect. We're not going to collect all of them, definitely. This is not in any way a guide or anything, but yahaha, you found me. You're not Hestu, but you can see me. I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him. Korok seed. All my friends are hiding, so yeah, Korok seeds are collectibles in this game. There's 900 of them, and they give you inventory upgrades, and they're probably the most useless collectible. It's kind of become just a joke to collect them all. This file is not going to be 100%. Honestly, this file is probably going to be, we're probably going to miss a lot of stuff, actually. Like, I'm going to pretty much just follow the main line of the story, because if I get too hung up with all this stuff, I'm going to actually just drop this series completely, because that's how it is. I need to... Okay. So this enemy is blue, which is the second tier of enemy. If I was playing on a normal mode, it would be red, which is much easier. But I think I can get a sneak kill if I do this right. Sneak strike him. Okay. Pick up his weapon. Botw club. We're going to go around... Oh, I didn't pick it up. We're going to go around him, sneak again, and then hit him one more time. That's a trick that, if you're playing this game, you definitely should learn how to do. Like, chaining sneak strikes is probably one of the most useful things when it comes to fighting enemies, and especially the stealth of this game. Okay, if it doesn't kill on the first hit, like, early game it's really useful, but once you get into the late game, you're gonna kill, like, almost everything on the first hit. Unless it's gold or silver enemies, which... Silver enemies will appear, actually. Shoot. Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. Traveler's bow. So we get a bow in the temple. That's why I actually came here. Because we can get a bow really early, which is really helpful. I really do love this temple, because it is reminiscent of the temple from Ocarina of Time in a way. Just how, like, decayed it is. Like, look at this. It's so beautiful, though. There's something with this game where it's like beauty is captured. The decayed structures, like, it's beautiful in its own way. Like, look at this. This has to be intended. From the door, from this pedestal, the main pedestal, you can see the castle outside the door and Death Mountain in that huge opening, and that ray of light. That was, oh man, this game is so gorgeous. Now we'll kind of start heading towards where we're supposed to head, because we've collected most of the things that there is to collect around this area. There is one chest I want to go pick up, which is just down here, I think. Yeah, right here. Oh, there's an enemy. Ooh. Oh, I think he barely saw me. Okay, we're going to actually have to fight him. Okay. Use our axe. Do a spin. Yeah, get out of here, dude. That does no damage. Okay. I'm going to switch to the Botw club. Oh, flurry rush. Okay. Perfect dodge. Okay. It's going to break this on him, honestly. Pick up this one. Good. Alright. Okay. This chest is what I wanted. So it's got some Hylian trousers, traditional dress trousers of Hyrule. The plush fabric makes these trousers quite comfortable, and their high-level durability makes them ideal for travelers. Okay, so these are a bit better than our well-worn trousers. These are also very short, but these are more comfortable. So we're gonna put on these. They also look better, and they give you some more durability. Like, I could wear whatever I want, and I'll probably be fine. Okay. Blow these guys up. We're gonna hit them with tree branches. Get some crit damage in. Don't let him heal. Okay, that was bad. Okay, we might have to abandon this camp because they're healing up, and that is. Oh, I burnt him. Oh, that's good. Get some chip damage. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna have to eat some. Okay, get a flurry rush. Give me that. Okay. We're gonna set a tree branch on fire and whack him. Yeah, okay, that should be good. He'll die now. There we go. There we go. But these explosions are not gonna kill him this time on Master Mode, so we're actually gonna avoid that one for now. And over here, there is 2 archers that like to shoot arrows into the grass. 20, 30 arrows that you can pick up just around here. And they can shoot even more, like, as you're doing stuff. So we're just gonna pick up all of these. Just don't let them hit you too much, because they are gonna do more damage than a red bokoblin would. Well, yeah, just like that, we're getting 21 arrows. I think both of these guys will give us five arrows each, because they're archers. So they're holding arrows. I'm not actually gonna. Okay, that worked. We'll get out the rusty broadsword and whack him up a bit. We'll kill at least this one. Enemies, once they start healing, because it's Master Mode, you can just tap them with an arrow real quick, and that'll actually stop their regen. Now this guy, we're gonna totally want to sneak up on, because he has some good weapons, and he's also kind of hard, because he's got a shield and a sword. He has a nice sword, though, that's going to last us a while. Make sure we got our most powerful weapon out. Because sneak striking actually doesn't do durability on your weapons. Okay, he dropped the shield. Now we got a shield. Shields are really helpful in this game, believe it or not. Okay, especially on the Great Plateau here, in this intro section. Got our axe. I like the axe, I don't know. I just like two-handed weapons are fun. Okay, so this is the location where the voice was telling us to go. Follow the Sheikah Slate. We got a guidance stone sitting right here. Place the Sheikah Slate in the pedestal. Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. Oh man. No! Look out, Link. Man, this cutscene with the towers is beautiful as well. Great Plateau Tower. Distilling local information. So how the towers work is they're basically checkpoints around the map that will fill in the map on your Sheikah Slate for that specific area. I mean, if you played this game, you definitely know that. And other games have used this system as well. Breath of the Wild is probably not the first and will definitely not be the last. So now we have a map of the Great Plateau, which is going to help us a lot.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years. The beast. When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end. Now then, you must hurry, Link. Before it's too late.
Follow the Sheikah Slate complete. I've always thought that scene, for some reason, was really interesting. Man, okay. Just with, like, the music and the atmosphere that they set, it's, like, ominous and scary with the Calamity Ganon, but also kind of, like, peaceful, because they got that, like, light piano in the back. So this is the Great Plateau. Basically, what is on, I don't know what side, like, the west of us is all the Great Plateau. So actually, I'm going to pin all of these shrines, because it's actually easier if we do it now. We actually won't have to come back here then later if we just get it done with here. There we go. Okay, that should be good. Now we can head down the tower, which is not that hard. You just drop down and just walk in between these gaps. For some reason, every time I go down a tower, it gives me, like, memories. I played the demo for this game at GameStop one time or something when I was younger, and I was walking down these steps, and I wasn't very good at video games. I was walking down and I just slipped off and died, and then the demo ended. I don't know. And so somebody was watching behind me, and they were just laughing at me. Alright. My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower, and others just like it, have erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? I heard a voice. Well now, a voice you say. And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No, I didn't. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? I do. Yeah, I definitely do. I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain, or more foolish. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Paraglider? Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Okay, the isolated plateau. So basically we have to get off this plateau. Come, let me show you something. To basically continue anything in the rest of the game. And to do that, we need a paraglider because the sides are so tall that we would die if we jumped off. Do you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light? It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. I see it, yeah. I don't know why it took so long to show me. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider. A fair exchange, I believe. Okay. So there's actually a few things we have to do on the... Or we don't have to, but I would like to do on the Great Plateau. And one of them is get a fish. We're gonna kill him. I actually totally could just get multiple here. So that was three Hyrule bass. We basically have to cook a certain meal at a certain point in this first episode. Oh man, please don't catch me. Okay. Okay, let's just run around here. Just like, yeah, this lake area, which is later in Tears of the Kingdom actually shown to be the entrance to the plateau. like how they would get up onto it, but it's flooded now. This lake area is just such a, like, gorgeous place. Like, look at it. It's just, like, not with the master mode enemies there, but, like, before master mode was activated. Okay, Omen Owl Shrine. Okay, this is the first shrine. We actually have a DLC chest here. If you pay 20 bucks, you get a ruby. Nice. That's a bit of money, though, so I won't complain. I'll activate this shrine. This is the one and only time I'm going to watch the shrine opening cutscene. Travel gate, register to map. Alright. Man, I haven't watched that cutscene in probably 4 or 5 years. I'm not even joking. Probably 5 years. To you who sets foot in the shrine, I am Omen Owl. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Magnesis trial. Okay. So, we got a guidance stone over here that's going to give us a rune in our Sheikah Slate. And runes are basically like the... Is it 4 or 5? 4? It must be 4. 4... No, 5. 5 power is 5. 5 powers that the Sheikah Slate has that will help us pretty much traverse the world and solve puzzles. And we'll get 4 out of the 5 on this plateau. The 5th one we'll get probably in the next episode. Depends on how long I decide these things to be. But this is Magnesis, which, I mean, it's basically just a huge magnet. So we can use it to magnetize metal objects. So that opens that secret pathway. I'm going to throw it over this fence, though, because we can actually use it in just a second. If I grab it again, can traverse our way up here. There's this huge stone wall. We'll just push into it. This magnet. And, like, completely tear it down. There's also this, like, guardian dude that I'm going to just try to drop it on and kill. There we go. We got him. We can hop over. That makes this much easier. We can just pick up his stuff. If I magnesis this again, we can use it as the second piece of this. I think this is a bow, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So now we got more bows, which is wonderful. You can't ever have too many bows. That is the end, actually, of this first one. You have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I am Omen Owl, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of goddess Hylia, and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. In the name of goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. Please accept this spirit orb. So spirit orbs are collectibles that we get from completing these shrines. There's 120 shrines, and we can use them to upgrade our hearts and or stamina. I actually don't know which one I would probably want to go for hearts first, just because I would like to get the Master Sword, and if I don't do the hearts, I will probably beat the whole game before I get hearts for the Master Sword. And we'll talk about the Master Sword later. You know, it's hard to not, like, spoil things in this game when it's 7-8 years old and I've played it like 20 times through, all the way through. So I'm trying my best to, like, act innocent and, like, I don't know that much, but, like, I know a lot. It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. How did you know? As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. Okay, so now we have however many shrines to do, which, I mean, we'll kind of rush through and get these done pretty fast, because if you play this game, the Great Plateau isn't the most fun to redo. It's like the game is much more fun once you completely open it up. But I am gonna grab these chests because they can have some pretty neat things in them. It's tough because I don't really know exactly like how I wanna do this playthrough. If I want it to be kind of more guided, or if I want to kind of act like or pretend that I don't know as much. But The reality is, I know a lot about this game, so it's kind of hard to make it fun and not just yap about what I know. I think I can make this if I do it right. Oh, how did I overshoot it? Oh, okay, we got it though. It's okay. Fire arrows and ice arrows, maybe? I don't remember exactly. Yeah, okay. Well, those are nice to have. Especially on the Great Plateau early game. Like, this is good. Okay. There's a Korok seed here. There we go. Yaha, you found... Yeah, I get it. Let's move on. Okay. There's another one over here. I mean, I'm gonna get them because they give me inventory upgrades, which are nice. I'm gonna be able to hold more weapons as we go on, which is important, especially in an open world game like this. Because I'm gonna be finding weapons, and I'm not gonna be able to pick them up because I'm like filled. So I would like to get as many Korok seeds as I can, pretty quickly, that I get more inventory slots, and I don't have to leave behind a lot of weapons that I want. What? How did he... I hit one of them, but I didn't hit the right one. Oh, I got one. Okay, sweet. We needed a raw meat for a quest in about, I don't know, 15 minutes. Get a stem mushroom too. Yeah, the old guy's hunting as well. Hey, what's up, dude? Where did my prey go? I kind of killed it. We meet again. What are you doing? I'm hunting. Scare off the prey. Oh, this is this one camp. I always thought this camp was kind of interesting. Oh, we got some arrows. Sweet. Ooh, cooking pot. Hold up. We can cook if I light that, which I just did. Let's actually cook it right now. I think I can, right? No, I can't. Wait, I don't have enough. Oh, never mind. We'll cook up some, this. That's the mushroom. And an apple. We'll cook that up. See what we get. The cooking is so funny in this game. Hey, energizing my... It's pretty good. 4 hearts is not bad early game, actually. Eat that. I think it's time to head to the eastern Abbey? I always said Abbey, but I don't know if that's right. Now, one thing about Master Mode is enemies are actually, like, difficult to kill. Like, they're not just, like, 3, 4, 5 hits. It's like, these guys will take 20 plus hits to kill this early on with these weapons, of course. Once we get better weapons, they will become much easier. But, it's not actually as worth it to kill them now, because we'll just be wasting weapons and getting mediocre ones in return. So I would have killed those guys if we were playing on normal mode, but because we aren't, we're just going to skip them and actually continue on. We'll go across this bridge that you usually don't go across, just because I want to show you something that we're going to have some problems with later. So one way that Nintendo likes to make their games harder, especially this game, is to add enemies in places you probably wouldn't want an enemy to be, which is how people make Nintendo games harder. So if we look... Yeah, we got a Lionel, which is probably the most difficult enemy for a lot of players. Just chilling on the Great Plateau here. So I would not want him to see me. Oh man, okay. Because he will kill me. So that's how they made Master Mode difficult, is they added this Lionel here, which makes it, the Great Plateau, much more of a challenge, which is actually, I think it's actually, like, really smart. I honestly think the Lionel maybe could have been here on normal mode, and I think it would have been actually genius, because I think it's a really good idea to just drop a really strong enemy at an early point in the game, and kind of teach players about, like, how tough it's gonna be. Like, man, oh, Lionels are so cool too. Now we're gonna head to this shrine, but we might see some problems while we're heading here, because there's a lot of dead, decayed guardians, and I think a few of them are triggered to awaken when we go near them. If I can get through here without any of them waking up, though, that would be wonderful. Okay, let's get this chest. Nintendo Switch shirt. So this is another DLC item. I don't know, do we put it on? Yeah, we'll put it on. It's funny. We'll change out of it soon. But this is another DLC item. This is the next shrine. Jabaj? This is the next shrine. Another DLC item that you get on the Great Plateau. These are the two on the Great Plateau, that ruby and this. And it's probably it's a one durability shirt. So it's honestly like the worst shirt in the game probably, but it's just so funny. I'm gonna try to like wear the correct armor for where we are at in the story, because we'll get armor pieces for different locations. I'll try to kind of match it, but I'm also gonna have fun. That's how I'm gonna make this playthrough enjoyable, I guess. These are the two bombs. That'll be sweet. Remote bombs. Remote bomb. You can use these bombs to blow things up, as the name bomb intends. Oh, we actually get two though, because different shapes kind of go into different slots, and like the circle ones roll and the square ones don't. They actually do use the two types of bombs pretty interestingly. Like they actually do it pretty well. Yeah, see, we can put the circle bombs in these ones, like these tubes. Go in there. That is taking a while. Okay, there we go. That should shoot it up over there. Yeah, there we go. Then we can detonate it. Get rid of all of those rocks. That's the second shrine. Going by pretty quickly. That's pretty nice. That's the second one. Once we get, it's increments of 4 to upgrade stuff. So once we get 4, we can get a heart or a stamina vessel. I actually don't know which one I'm going to like head towards first, or which one I'm going to do first. I'm probably just going to do hearts though, because that's kind of, it's just like, it's a heart. Like, you just get the hearts. I don't know. And I would like to die as little as possible, because death breaks the immersion. Oh, yeah, okay, there's one of them. I'm surprised it didn't detonate that. Or I didn't, trigger that guy on my way here. I'm not even gonna bother with him, because he will kill me. Like, one shot straight up, just murder me. We actually have to head towards the Lionel now, which is probably terrifying, but it's not as bad as you think. Where is he? We really just have to stealth around him and get to the cottage over here. And he kind of stays near the front. I think they kind of hope that he catches you. Like, oh, he's gonna see me. Holy crap. He was literally about to notice me. Like, he was gonna notice me. I think they kind of hope he catches you while you're on your way to the Temple of Time or something. Oh man, they got all of those weapons. It's not even worth it anymore. Okay. Oh, I wanted the beehive, but not anymore. Oh man. Whoa. How did he do? Okay, I'm gonna bomb him. Bombs are also quite useful for combat. Oh man, he is sniping me. Okay. We will eat some apple and head to the cottage. Okay, please don't hit me. Oh man. Okay, there we go. Parries. That's always one thing I've thought was really fun, is parrying the bomb while you blow it up to kind of get the enemy away from you. It's a good strategy too, like it works. Can you stop following me? You know, I'm just gonna keep bombing you. You know that, right? Holy crap. Oh, fireflies. We need fireflies for later. Yeah, get in my pocket. My big pocket. There we go. We made it to the cottage, safe and sound. It is night. That's what I wanted. I needed it to be night. Okay. Got some spicy peppers. Should be some more in here. New axe. That'll be sweet. Oh, ho, ho. What's up, pal? Now, if you read his diary, he talks about how he wanted to cook something that will keep him cold so he doesn't have to wear his cold clothes. And that specific dish is a Hyrule bass, spicy pepper, and the raw meat. Yeah, that's what it is. And if we cook all that together in one dish, we should get a, cold resistance. Spicy meat and seafood fry. I cooked something, dude. Wait, is that looks like just my signature perfect dish, spicy meat and seafood fry. But how did you? Well, I suppose that is not important. Can I trouble you to share the recipe? Hyrule bass. So he forgot an ingredient. We get the warm doublet. A warm pullover typically worn by mountain folk. Its sturdy fabric and thick gloves are great at retaining body heat. That will be very useful because now we don't have to make a cold resistance meal. We can wear the warm doublet. And if you actually make a cold resistant meal instead of getting the warm doublet, you can come back here to this shack, and the warm doublet will be there for you. You can pick it up if you missed it. I mean, you can also buy it in a town later on, but I've always thought it's kind of intended for you to get it here. I just think it's also cool. Like, this green is sick. I love the green, bro. I would like to get more fireflies just because it's fun to have fireflies. Honestly, like, the nature in this game, like, just running around in the forests and stuff is probably my favorite part of this game, which maybe sounds stupid, but, like, I honestly like that probably more than the story. Ooh, these guys are asleep. I could really take advantage of this. And by take advantage of it, I mean get a bomb and blow them both over the edge. Please work. Yeah! Oh, that totally worked. They're gone. And now I can take their weapons easily here. Okay, we'll drop one of the torches. I don't need both the torches. Just need one for later. For a quest. Okay, this is a bombable one. I actually don't know. Is this arrows? Maybe? I think it's like fire arrows. Yeah, okay. It's weird how much I remember little things like that you don't actually like pick up every playthrough, because I of course remember the things that you pick up every time. But like the little chests that just are around the map, I like have like I've played this so much, I have the memory of like picking it up maybe once or twice. Now we actually have to just scale this wall, which is pretty tall, but they've got these platforms that we can follow that should make it easier. Oh, rushroom. Okay, we're good. Close one though. That could have been bad. I think once we get to the peak of this, there's actually going to be enemies waiting for us, so we have to be careful. But before we get there, I wanted to show, like, look at this view. Like, oh, man, even if you go to, like, any high point in this game, it's just beautiful. I don't even know. Yeah, there they are. Oh, they have spears, too. They're going to poke me off. Okay. Let's get into the shrine right now, then. I don't want to die. Stasis trial. This should give us stasis. Stop the flow of time for an object. This one's fun because if you upgrade it later, you can actually use it on enemies to stun them and just whack them a bunch. It's pretty fun. But we can use it to like stop gears and things, stop things from moving too. It only works on certain objects though, so it's a bit like iffy. I don't know. It's cool though. Once you upgrade it, it makes a lot more sense. Okay, we're gonna run to get this chest right now. Oh man. Okay, we're good. Oh, it was about to fall on us too. Oof. Traveler shield. That'll be nice once this breaks, because it's about to. I've actually used this axe quite a bit. We'll throw that away because there's a sledgehammer here. We'll use that instead. Iron sledgehammer. There we go. I'm gonna use the axe just because there's no reason to use the sledgehammer on this. We stasis it, you can hit it and like kinetic energy or something and knock it over. It's kind of weird. It doesn't make much sense, but this is the third spirit orb now, so we only have one more to get before we can get ourselves the paraglider. Okay, I'm gonna try to go straight to the cold area. I think there's a little spot that you can kind of get up on, because the next one's over here. I think if I climb this, we'll get near it. Yeah, there we go. We're straight into it. All right. This camp is enticing. I think I'm gonna try to blow it up. They do give you a pretty good angle here though with this rock. Should hit an explosive if we're lucky. It didn't. Well, I don't want to get exploded. They're gonna throw one. Oh no. Well, I got like a shield. That's all I really wanted. Let's go now. Bye. Go back to camp. I do want his shield, though. He has a nice shield, I think. Yeah, spiked botw shield. That's all he has. We'll open this chest. Oh, wait. I clicked A. It didn't let me open it. I could have died there. That could have been bad. Let's eat up something. Leave this. That's good. Gee. Apples too. Okay, we'll eat an apple, too. Okay, that'll be much better. We're gonna use this shield still, though. We're gonna use the Traveler's Shield because it matches more. A little bit less tough. Why are you still chasing me? Oh! I could die if I roll down here. Oh no. We'll eat our dish. That's okay. I wasn't planning on using it. Oh, I would have died if I did that. Oh, that's funny. I think there's a Korok up here. I think I'm gonna get it real quick. Just while we're here, you know. I actually don't know exactly. Oh yeah, right here, right here. We got it. Move this rock into the circle. There we go. That is our 5th one, maybe? Yeah. Once we get to like 10, that should give us like a couple upgrades. I mean, 10 is about enough. But we'll probably need like 30 or 40 before I feel satisfied that I have enough inventory slots. Whoa, whoa! Oh man, why does the snow roll down? Does it always do that? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fire arrow, the explosive. That's not the explosive one. What? Or is it? Wait, now I'm confused. No, that's the regular one. What the heck? Okay, it's okay. We'll just weave around here, steal the stake, and then just head up to the shrine, because I really don't care about these guys. They're not going to give me anything good. K Namut Shrine. This one's easy. Like, I can do the shrine in like a minute tops if I'm fast. Cryonis. Cryonis? Cryonis? I've always said Cryonis, but I don't know if that's actually correct. Alright. So, Cryonis will let us make ice and water, so I can aim underneath and propel myself. I missed, but propel myself up and like. This one's pretty fun. I've always liked this one. I'm not even gonna worry about this guardian because, or this little dude, the little guardian, because we should. Holy crap! He almost killed me. We should be able to just avoid him and get this spirit orb. Now it does heal you when you get to the end of the shrine. That's why I didn't eat anything, because it would just be a waste. There is the old man. I got the spirit orbs. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, imagine an X on your map. With the 4 shrines as the endpoints, find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross. There. I will be waiting. And he just disappears in flames. That's creepy. Okay, well, he said the spot where the 4 shrines would intersect. So if we're looking at the 4 shrines, it would be this one to this one, this one to this one. It intersects right here. The Temple of Time. We're just gonna head to the Temple of Time, which might take a little bit. Shield Surf, yeah, go Link. Now, I do not have the gear. As much as I want to fight the Lionel, I would not be able to even get close to killing him, which is kind of disappointing because it would be sweet to kill a Lionel in the first episode. That would be so cool. Okay, let's get, I think there's a chest in here. I actually don't know what this one is. I don't get this one enough. Opal. Opal's not very good. But it is a little bit of money, and it can be used to upgrade stuff later, I think. So not the end of the world. Back at the Temple of Time now. We should be able to turn in our spirit orbs for... Probably going to get a heart, just because I don't feel very inclined right now to get stamina. Just because I feel fine with 1 wheel for now. I've conquered. I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. I will amplify your being. So tell me, what is it that you would desire? A heart container, please. Yes, I shall grant the power you seek. So we won't die as easily now. I mean, that'll be nice. Once we get like 6 hearts, 7 hearts, I will feel perfectly confident doing most things. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. I will. All right. Oh, we got a voice calling. The blessing of the goddess has made you much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here quickly. How did you get up there? You're like 80-something. You appear to be like 80-something. How did you get up here? Even climbing this ladder. This is one scary tall ladder. Man, okay. I think I can jump up. Why does he jump up like that? That is dangerous. Well, this is on top of the temple. Man, there he is waiting for us. There is a Korok seed up there, but I don't really want to get that one. It takes too long. We don't have the stamina for it. We're going to go talk to the old man instead. This is the Great Plateau.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path. Lo, a century ago, it was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. As their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, bravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda, and the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Go on. Here is the paraglider, just as I promised. The paraglider, an item that you receive from the king on the Great Plateau. It allows you to sail through the sky. The isolated plateau complete, yes. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. And just like that, destroy Ganon is our next objective. And that's probably where I'm going to, or seek out Impa too. That's probably where I'm going to stop this video. But we get a very deep lore dive on basically how everything turned out. How the whole world was pretty much sent into a ruin by that Ganon, who like took control of all of the Sheikah instruments, I guess, and just completely destroyed everybody. I guess Ganon was always 2 steps ahead. So with that, the king told us to head east to a small town called Kakariko Village and find Impa the Elder. And that's what we're going to do in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's been a long time since I posted. Echoes of Wisdom just came out. But you're probably expecting me to play through Echoes of Wisdom. But actually, when I play Zelda games, I like to experience them by myself without recording them for the first time. Just experience it on my own. Like, because they're so special to me. I more so like to record and make content for games that I already know and games that I've played before. When it comes to Zelda, at least. When it's like Mario or something, then that's completely different. But when it comes to Zelda, I like to play games that I've played before just because I like to have a clear first experience. I don't like to ruin my first experience with the struggles of editing videos and stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. We've made a lot of progress. Here we go.